Let's see what happens if I choose save them all. Because we chose cling to life. This is my decision. I will give everything for what I love most. Live your lives to the fullest from here on out and enjoy the new world you have dreamed of for so long. Slight text change. Arceus is alone. My time has now come, consuming my own soul was the only way to interfere one last time. I hope it was enough. This world is now eternally in your hands, children of mine. We're still here. I didn't disappear. Why? That is true. We're not disappearing. Though, if history changed, that would be the end. So, why is this? We're truly still here. Wonderful. But I don't know why we were suddenly fading and then we didn't disappear. But anyway, everyone is alive. Everyone is safe. Isn't this just an amazing, wonderful feeling? If this happened, does that mean this was a miracle? Can we say that? No. It was not a miracle. Dialga. Master Dialga, sir. For a long time, I saw only darkness. During that time, the world became filled with chaos. Master Dialga, sir. I take responsibility for it. Now that things have been resolved, I'll support this new world from here on out. This is Master Dialga's telepathy. Wow! The land. It's turned green. Such a beautiful scene. That is the Dialga's power? Master Dialga, sir. Dialga. I have something I want to ask. Oh yeah. When you said when we didn't disappear, you said it wasn't a miracle. But was it thanks to you? No. Wasn't me. I don't have such powers necessary to stop you from disappearing. However, there is a higher being than myself. That being's power could have done it. This was surely that power at work, I believe. And so, I must express my gratitude. It's wonderful that you've returned from this world of darkness for me. I'm truly, truly grateful to you. And those who stopped the planet's paralysis in the past, your friends. That's right. We're still here. Joe, you too. I hope you are safe and well. If you didn't disappear either, are you still alive? And Chinchow, you. The fate of all Pokemon in the future. When you changed history, my fate and that of Joe. I expect you'll find out later. But right now what are you thinking? The wind. The light. If you can carry my message, please send it to Joe and Chinchow. Thanks to you, the future has been freed of all darkness, and the other Pokemon of the future are safe too. We didn't disappear. From now on, we're going to combine our strengths and rebuild this world. For Celebi, who has supported me all this way, after this, above all, we are still alive. Joe, Chinchow, can you hear me? We're still alive. Yes. We now have a splendid life ahead of us. My dear Grovyle, this is better. Much better than I could have ever imagined. It's been a long time since I last felt such sincere happiness. Yes, the last time I stopped by to see the sunrise. That was so liberating. Even if my goals and beliefs were different back then, those feelings were pure and genuine, and they still are there whenever I remember them. That hasn't changed. I'm still the same too. I still am Dusknoir. However, what did indeed change is my relation to you, Grovyle. Now that everything is over, should I perhaps... You should tell him. Master Dialga, sir. How did you... For some unknown reason, your thoughts reverberate in my mind. However, I can remember having even I can't even remember having established this line of communication with you. Be not afraid. I'll close it immediately. After all, you are no longer under my command. You must find it uncomfortable. I feel no shame in sharing my reflections with you, sir. No. From now on, our paths must come apart for the better. I'll resume watching over this reality now that I've come to my senses. But you must start enjoying this world alongside them. And besides that, I have no intention to offer you to offend you, but I barely remember you. Despite having brought light to this world once again, my memories are still clouded in absolute darkness. It's as if, until quite recently, I'd been living whilst being blindfolded. I know you once served me based upon that appreciation you use to refer to me. But you no longer owe me anything, neither worship nor allegiance. Now that you are free from both burden and death's shadow, you can start living your life as you swore to yourself back then. Thanks, Dialga. I will obey your command one last time. Hey, Grovyle. What's up, Dusknoir? Did you perhaps think our effort wasn't really worth it? Heh, nah. It was definitely worth it. Even if we had finally disappeared, it would have still been no. What I wanted to say was, well, this is kind of embarrassing, actually. What's wrong with him? Why did he suddenly start struggling to speak? Wait a moment. Did he just blush? It can't be. Now that I'm finally finally being with him as much as I can finally be with him as much as I want. He wants to straight up steal him from me? Just like that? I have to stop him no matter what. I cannot let him take the lead. Grovyle, Hey, get in line, big boy. I saw him first. That's not fair. What? What is she doing now? Am I perhaps the weird one here? Do you think you can deceive me? I can perfectly see what you're up to. I'll keep an eye on you from now on. So watch your step. I see. So that was it. Celebi still doesn't trust Dusknoir. I get it now. She thinks he'll betray us once again. There's no problem then. They'll have plenty of time to get to know each other better. So to her, he really is. I understand. No. No wonder she considers me a menace. It's usually risky to interfere with clever paths. I'd better redirect her focus. I don't want to start off on the wrong foot. Grovyle. I can remember it all. I remember how a Chinchow with a big dream and the will to make it true managed to make me believe in seeing the sunrise once again. What about you? Do you still remember him? Do you perhaps remember your old friend Dusknoir? I thought that you had also and they're laughing. What? What's so funny all of a sudden? Nothing really. It's just that I think neither of us fully process what just happened. Therefore, we both simply laughed. Sometimes that's all we need. Yeah. There's nothing like a good belly laugh. It's the biggest proof that we're alive. And that we are grateful of that. Come on. Why don't you try it out? Laugh, Celebi. Laugh for all the times you couldn't wholeheartedly do so. You're so close to me. And thus, these exceptional Pokemon trio are now free from all grief. Kept laughing, and then kept laughing some more, until they couldn't take it anymore. They said farewell to Dialga, who returned them to their own who returned on their own to the new Temporal Tower and picked up some of the unemployed Sableye and went back to what would have been a new home far from this luminous Blizzard Island. Upon their arrival, I don't even know how to say that word still. They told everyone about what had happened. Yeah, they told everyone what had happened. I don't know what that big word beginning with E is, and I don't know how to say it. Those big words scare me. But they told everyone what they had seen, what had happened. And although it wasn't easy at first, in the end, they all became great friends with each other. And the day had only just begun. The first of many they have left to live. And in the face of such a wonderful feeling, they couldn't help but smile. Just how vast was this new world that awaited them all? Would they be able to truly explore it all? It was previously within this mystery that their excitement lay, and thereby, slowly but surely, those joyful Pokemon who seemed to head towards nowhere ended up arriving to what was always a very special place for them. So, are we still far from this place? No, we're almost there. If I recall properly, it was about here. The Sableye couldn't resist the urge to head into a cave as soon as they saw one. But that's okay, I guess. They'll surely must have gotten hungry after so much bustle. And to think that the last time we were there, they were precisely the ones who ambushed us. We had separated not long after that. That's true. Our paths began to diverge afterwards. It was back then I met Celebi and Joe. They saved my life. I was truly lucky. Don't even mention it, my dear Grovyle. After all, you saved mine too. Mine? I meant to say ours. Tee. We're here at last. Take a good look. The sea. The vast sea. We can see it from this place. They're alive! This is the better ending. This is the better ending. This is the better ending. The second ending is the better ending. It's stunning. I could stay here and stare at it all day. And why should we settle for just seeing it? Let's go swim in it. You're an electric type. That'd be a very bad idea if you go swimming in the sea. Minun? Diglett would faint as soon as he tried to do so. Yeah, Diglett's a ground type. That'd also be very bad. Plus, we can't control our electricity while diving either. Since we're so far away, I'll think I'll pass. It's already really nice here in the sun. Anyway. Who are those Pokemon? Do they ring a bell to you? Perhaps? There's no way. They had already... Oh, Grovyle. I'm so glad. So... that was it. They were your family, my dear Grovyle. Come on, let's go and greet them. They're surely itching to see you. Grovyle? Hello? He doesn't seem to be listening. He is most likely still trying to process this. It hasn't completely sunk in for me either. He went through so many strong feelings today. No wonder he... Hey, look who's here already. Our super duper Chinchow.
Chinchow! Long time no see. You're even cooler now.
Wouldn't he prefer to go by Grovyle? I think it's about time we started adopting that now. Who cares about a name? He's still the same as ever, and that's what truly matters. Chinchow! Guess who I am? As you can see, you're not the only one who's capable of changing their looks. Teehee. Chinchow, my child, I am sure this must have been quite a big surprise for you, hasn't it? We, on the other hand, already knew you'd be here safe and sound. The fresh howling wind and the bright, cosy sun make my future sight feel so renewed, and myself too. We owe it all to you. I have no words to describe how proud I am of your efforts. Thank you, my sweet Chinchow. Thank you, Grovyle, the thief. For if you hadn't sacrificed even your own identity for our dream's sake, everything we are now enjoying would have been taken away from us. Speaking of being taken away, to be honest, I don't know what to say. I threw away all the love and trust you had in place of me. If it is your wish to see me no more, I fully understand. I'm aware that you don't know me, and that maybe I should just mind my own business, but the three of us, Dusknoir too, fought against the outraged Primal Dialga in order to change history. We couldn't have made it without him. And even if it took some more time for him to make up his mind, he was as determined as we were to fight until the very end. Celebi. Yeah. We knew that we know full well. And we also know who you are. Huh? That's right. Even if it's true that he did some nasty things, he also had it tough, maybe worse than Chinchow did. It seems like at some point he lost his memories. It's not his fault that he can't remember, that he couldn't remember us. Indeed. But now, with your help, he's once again the same Dusknoir we always knew. We have no idea how much we celebrated it. You exerted your pressure upon that upset officer to earn yourself the retribution and thus the ability to act as you truly wished. While I won't deny you played your cards right. Dusknoir, back then, being the great Dusknoir, everyone looked up to. Everyone looked up to wasn't something to be proud of. However, with everything you recently proved, I think that if you wanted to, you could now live by that same title. But this time, you truly deserve to. Everyone, I really don't know what to say. It's fine. I already told you once, didn't I? No words are needed this time. Your actions speak louder than speak for themselves. As long as you are aware of it, that's enough for me. Yes, I do remember it. Thanks. Thank you, everyone. I'll make a fresh start with your forgiveness. Wow. That's so embarrassing. They were actually watching us this whole time? Will they also know that, to me, Grovyle is... Grovyle! Oh, he's finally back on this planet. Or it seems, or so it seems. What's he looking at? Chinchow? Huh? What is he? Oh. Oh, I see. Wah. Grovyle. I truly admire you, my friend. I was able to change my mind near the very end of the road, thanks to you, of all Pokemon. But you never turned away from your path. Both promised to walk. In fact, we both promised to walk so long ago. Not when they tried to laugh at your dream. Nor when you lost everyone you loved. nor when your most cherished friend disappeared without a trace. Nor when those who you tried to protect turned their backs on you. And nor when you discovered that accomplishing your goal would mean leaving everything behind. Grovyle. Despite all that, you never gave up. You always found strength in to keep fighting, whether it was yours or lent by others. Whenever I detested you, deserted you, whenever I cursed you, and when I despised you with my heart, you chose to believe instead. To believe in yourself. To believe in others. Even to believe in your enemies and their virtues they had hidden within their darkest hearts. As much as it tried to do, and as much as to its and as much to its dismay, the darkness that always surrounded us never managed to corrupt you. Unlike me, who inevitably fell into the lowest depths. You never allowed yourself to hate anyone. You never took the easy way out. But in order to do that, in order to maintain such steadfast mind, you, at some point, and knowing how you are, committed yourself to some kind of vow, right? You sacrificed your happiness in order to exchange your happiness in exchange for everyone else's. You never allowed yourself the slightest hesitation. But now, everything is over. You don't need to hold back anymore. Don't deprive yourself of everything, because the same way we celebrate life, we truly understand it as value. So, laugh and cry as much as you can. For there is a single life that deserves to shine more than your. There isn't a single life that deserves to shine more than yours. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This episode is almost 2 hours in length because I decided to do both endings. But I hope you enjoy the movie that it is the end of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in a Dark Past. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Thank you to the Roll Hack developers and everyone that's been part of the In a Dark Past team. This is an amazing game. I have loved every single minute of this game, and it has been such a good game. I love the Mystery Dungeon series. I think it's the best series in Pokemon. Honestly, I do. As much as I love the main games, I love Mystery Dungeon more. And because of that, this game is amazing. And the storylines that Mystery Dungeon puts towards these games is amazing. So, thank you so much for that. I hope you guys who are watching me, I hope you're still watching me. I know this is a long episode. Please watch it in parts, in chunks. Save it to your watch later lists and, work through it that way instead of just watching this in a big 2-hour slot, because, believe me, you guys have more to live than I do. But this has been amazing, and thank you so much for those who have watched this series. Leave your thoughts, comments and opinions down in the comment section down below. Follow me on social media. I have Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, Facebooks and a Twitter too. So follow me on all of those, because our 11-year journey on YouTube, it's not over. It's barely even begun. I'm going to keep giving you videos because I love doing it, and I hope you guys love enjoying watching them too. But with all that being said, until next time, I have been LanturnJoe. You have been watching Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in a Dark Past. And until next time, me to the Pokemon get to Laza. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider donating some money to Red Nose Day to help them make an impact on their 40th anniversary. for Red Nose Day. They are doing various projects in the UK and across the world as well. You can find out what those projects are down in the description below by going to their website. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe for more. Follow me on social media. I am at LanturnJoe across the board, practically everywhere. Check out the description to find out what social medias I use and follow me on those social medias. But until next time, I am LanturnJoe, your red-nosed lantern, and I will see you on the next video. Good night.